Ronald Reagan once humorously remarked that the 9 most terrifying words in the English language are, "I'm from the government, and I'm here to help." Undoubtedly, this sentiment resonates with many, but what does the term government truly mean? Or rather, where does it trace its origins? Let's explore its etymology. Starting with its modern definition, the Merriam-Webster Dictionary defines government as the body of persons that constitutes the governing authority of a political unit or organization. In simpler terms, it refers to the ruling body of a nation, a state, or a community. Now, the root of government can be traced back to ancient Greece and its maritime culture. The word government entered the English language in the 14th century, originating from the old French term governor, which itself derived from the Latin term gubernare, signifying to steer or to direct. Ultimately, gubernare had its origin in the Greek word gubernon, which is also associated with steering a ship's rudder, known as a gubernaculum. This nautical metaphor is also depicted in ancient imagery, such as alongside the statue of the Roman goddess Fortuna, the goddess of luck and fortune. Over time, the term's meaning expanded to encompass the art of guiding and managing societies or groups of people. Notably, the ancient philosopher Plato employed the metaphor of a ship of state to illustrate governing, drawing parallels between commanding a vessel and leading a nation. This concept is elaborated on in his work, The Republic. This brings us to some pivotal questions. How much control should the government have over individual lives? How many individuals should be at the helm? What qualities are desirable in those leading the charge? Who is leading? These inquiries lead us to explore further fascinating terms concerning various forms of government and the composition of government. But those are topics for future discussions, for future videos, so stay tuned. Everyone has heard of the phrase word to the wise. This channel is called Wise to the Words, where in every video I'll examine an interesting word, phrase, or idiom in the English language to discover its etymology, its meaning, its history, and other tidbits and tangents relating to that word, so you can be wise to the words. These videos are meant to be informative, entertaining, but also light-hearted, goofy even. The next words, few of you will realize, has anything to do with the word government. Curiously, the echoes of government's maritime roots still resonate in the term gubernatorial, which is used during state governor elections. It is a gubernatorial race, a gubernatorial election. The term draws from the Latin gubernare, to steer, direct. In the United States, for example, a governor steers their state's ship of state.
That balloon's full of your own butt tooth.
Are you trying to trash talk me?
Might want to decide whether or not you're going to buy toilet paper or aftershave because your face is like a butt.
You don't know how to trash talk, do you? I do know how to trash talk.
If the opposite of pro is con, is the opposite of progress Congress?
He said, Parliament had not the competence. Or words to that effect.
Now, something I didn't realize until lately. There is another everyday word relating to government that is hidden in plain sight. The word is cyber. Cyber directly comes from the Greek gubernon, to steer, to govern, to control. Where are you watching this video on? In cyberspace. Now, is that space free or is it governed? It's a good question, but it is cyber. Cyberspace was coined back in 1982. The word cyberpunk was coined in 1986. To me, cyberpunk feels somewhat like an oxymoron. Now, the origins of punk are unflattering, but we'll have to leave that for another video. But to me, punk means a rebel, someone who is rebellious against the norms of society. Now, cyber means controlled, governed, being steered. It's interesting. And finally, we have cybernetics, which is the theory or study of communication or control. This term goes back to 1948 and was coined by the US mathematician Norbert Wiener.
It is
Quiet down.
L7 Weenie. Yeah, Oscar Mayer even.
The Soviet mathematician Andrei Kolmogorov defined cybernetics as the study of systems of any nature which are capable of receiving, storing, and processing information so as to use it for control. The English psychiatrist and cybernetics pioneer Ross Ashby called it the art of steersmanship. Again, back to the steering of a ship, of being controlled. And now you're wise to the words. Now just remember, politicians are like diapers. They need to be changed regularly, and for the same reasons. Who is it? Please like this video, post a comment, subscribe to the channel, and share it with a friend. It's free, it won't be taxed. Yet. Bye.
Come on, man.